Welcome back everybody to the kitchen. Okay, always nice to be back in the kitchen, isn't it? As you can see, I'm still me. I haven't changed. Still got the same hairstyle, still got the same glasses, still having fun, which is the important thing. Okay, so next thing we're going to do now is we are going to make up some Eton mess. Okay, so to do this you need some form of fruit, so we're going to have a bit of a tropical theme to this. So we've got some pineapple, some mango, some other stuff, like, whatever papaya is. It's a bit like couscous, isn't it? What is couscous? So we're going to do that, but the first thing we need to do, okay, is I need to go and get the glasses to put it in. Okay, so we're going to slide it in the glasses. See, nice glasses, you see. So what we're going to do, we're going to build them up, we're going to build them gradually, okay. So a couple of things we need to do. We need to break up the meringue. Now, this is some I prepared earlier. Okay, so these weren't shop bought. I did make these earlier because I can't imagine anybody would want to watch the ones I've just put in the oven cook. Even I don't want to watch that, and I've just put them in the oven. So we've got those here. So I'm going to get another bowl because it's quite good, because you can just keep making washing up. It just seems to get done, which is quite good. So just get the meringue, just break it up a bit into little bits. They're soft in the middle still, look, still nice and gooey in the middle. Gooey in the middle, which is nice. You want them to be soft in the middle because it just adds a little bit of something to them. So just break them up, okay, put them in your bowl, and you can just pick them out a bit easier. I have washed my hands, by the way. I did that on Tuesday. So fear not, it's all nice and clean. So break up your meringues now. Oh, they are amazing. It's they've gone better than I expected, actually. For people that have just joined us, they aren't burnt. They have vanilla in them. They have Madagascan vanilla essence, which is why they have that little brown tinge to them. So they are not burnt. Okay, I would like to repeat, not burnt. As you can see, just do a little bit of prep work with the meringues. Sit that there. We'll do one. Yeah, we'll do one more. We just keep breaking them up, and then we can get them in the bowls, and that'll all be good. It's very tempting at this point to lick your fingers. Now, I kind of wouldn't really. Not very hygienic, is it, licking your fingers and then breaking up another meringue? So, for our official taste testers, the Hancocks, okay, I haven't licked my fingers whilst breaking up these meringues. All right, so just want you to know that. As you can see, still got white stuff all over my fingers. Mind you, though, I was painting earlier with white paint, so could be that. So, the other thing we need to do is you need to get some cream with your sticky fingers, and use double cream, okay? Double cream. It's low fat double cream, apparently. Low fat. So get that in the bowl like that. Get it all in the bowl. That's it, just like that. Then you're going to give it a bit of a whipping, okay, with a whisk. To get it so that it goes stiff, okay. So as you can probably appreciate, there's quite a bit of stiffness going on tonight. So you're going to whisk this until it goes stiff. which will take a while, but what will happen is it'll go all of a sudden, okay? It will go stiff all of a sudden. And you'll find that it'll start to look a bit claggy. It's probably a good word to use. So give it a good mix, get it nice and stiff, keep it going. You want to get as much air in it as possible. The more air, the thicker it will go. Okay? Because that's what makes it thicker, is the air that goes into it. So just keep going with the whisk, and hopefully, possibly by the morning, it may have got thicker. Not looking too promising at the moment. But it's just starting to go now. Okay, just starting to thicken up now. So, if anybody needs any parties doing or anything, by all means, just give me a shout. If you want any cookery lessons, please just ask. Not an issue. You know, I'm available quite a bit at the moment. But with social distancing, we'd have to make it from a distance. Okay? Which can make it a bit tricky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, so just in mind, please be rest assured, this is not my day job, luckily. So just keep whisking it. You want it to go nice and thick. You want to get lots of air in it. Not hair, air. So a bit like the meringue. That's it. Now, I did Sean, yeah. Mrs. Kennedy taught me this. So, as you can see, the more you move it round, the stiffer it gets, which is good, which is nice. So it's now, this whisk is quite annoying, isn't it? But, oh, here we go, that's it. Like I said, it'll go stiff all of a sudden. And, okay, so that has now stiffened up nicely. I'm just going to flick some cream around the house a bit because that's always a nice thing to do. So now, we're going to do something a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to fold in a little bit of Greek yogurt. The only reason I know it's Greek is I tried to have a chat with it earlier and I didn't understand the word it said. So, a little bit of Greek yogurt and just fold it in. So, what you don't want to do, okay, you don't want to knock out the air that you've just put in the cream. Alright, you want to make sure you don't do that. So, just fold it in. That's it. Yeah, oh, look at that. That is like, well, I tell you what, Egon Rawney could eat his heart out. You know, he truly could. So, there we go. So we're folding in the yogurt. I don't quite know why you put Greek yogurt in it, really. I think it adds a little bit of a tang to it, I reckon. Okay, so there's my cream all done now. So what we're going to do now, we're now making up some Eton mess. Okay, so we have a glass. I'm going to put... We're not going to put that in there because I've just remembered that needs... Not all of it. Some of that needs to go in there. Not all of it though, not all of it, just some of it. So now you mix that in. Not my finest hour, by the way, this isn't. I'm not going to lie. Okay, you mix that in there like that. Okay, don't worry if it breaks the meringue up a bit more, which it is. Don't worry about that. Okay, all you want to do is get all the loveliness of the cream in and around the meringue. Okay, look at that now. So what you've ended up with now is you've ended up with this. Okay, which looks pretty good actually, I'm not going to lie. So at least all my years at Gowring's as a mechanic weren't wasted. All of my presentation courses that I was given also weren't wasted. So all in all, we're all over it. So now we've got that, so we go again. You get your glass, you put a little bit of that in the bottom. Look, one moment, I need another spoon. Get another spoon, put that in there like that. Now, I put the same amount in each one, if I could work out what that was. So you put a bit of that in, okay, just like that, just like that. Okay, doesn't I look the best presentation ever, but you know, hey, it's look, see, and don't worry, because I know that I can clean that up later. You know, what I can probably do is I've just wrung my tongue around the top. That'll clean that up. So get another spoon, and the reason you get all this stuff out is because you're not actually doing the washing up, so it doesn't really matter. And then what you do is you get some of this fresh fruit, okay, and you scoop a little bit of that in. Give it a shake about as well. Give it a good shake, because I've learned that cooking is all about shaking. Okay, so if you do a little shake, get that in there, okay, just give it a shake, then you get a bit more, okay, put that in another one, okay, so you're just building them up slowly. You're gonna layer them, okay, you're gonna layer them up, all right, then a bit in that one, you see, give it a little shake, that's it, and then what you do is you get some more of your mixture and you put that on there like that. See, it's looking better by the second, isn't it? I bet that's what you're thinking as well. Then you just keep it coming out, that's it, keep it going, okay, just like that, and always just keep the shaking going, all right, keep the shaking going, so it always, and you see it looks pretty. Don't worry about it not looking, it will look pretty. Don't worry about that. It's all about it looking pretty. Okay, so get it in there, give it a shake. It's always good. But the thing I would say is get it in there before you start moving it around. All right? Because if you don't, it's going to go everywhere. All right, so make sure it's in before you move it around. So then we're going to get a little bit more fruit, put a little bit more fruit in there, move it around again, that way as soon as it's in there. Make sure it goes in deep to the bottom, okay, then a little bit more in that one, a little bit more in that one, okay, then a little bit more in this one, a little bit more in this one, a little bit more in this one. Then what you can do is, with the remains of what you've got left now, because you've got to say that's looking pretty damn amazing, isn't it? Don't panic, James. They're coming next door to you very soon. Just a little bit more on top. Okay, like that. Just to dress the top of it. Just dress it. Okay. A little bit more. Just dress the top of that one. A little bit more. Dress the top of that one. Okay. And so now that's done. Okay. One more little job to do. All right. Just to absolutely finish it off. Okay. Just so everybody is aware that it is real, okay? And I've seen all the best chefs do this. You get a little bit of mint, all right? Some people call it garnish, don't they? Garnish, but garnish. Got to love a bit of garnish. Okay, put a bit of garnish in there. Don't have to eat it, you know. Look at that. Now you, oh hang on, this one's trying to make a bid for freedom. Which doesn't surprise me really. So, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. That would look good on anybody's table, wouldn't it? That would. So, bit more garnish on this one, okay? I'd love to say this was fresh mint out the garden, but it was fresh mint. Was actually from Aldi. Aldi fresh mint. Who knew? But what you kind of end up with then is you end up with 3 things that look a mess, and supposedly they're from Eton, but these are tropical ones. Okay, so thank you very much indeed for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you all along. Do feel free to share my videos off of my timeline with anybody you want to. I really don't mind. The more the merrier. You know, the more the merrier. So, have a good evening, everybody. Stay safe. Make sure you keep washing your hands. Okay? We are making a difference. Stay in. Okay? And it looks like we are going to be making Swiss roll. Okay? And enjoy, everybody, and see you all again soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.